What's happening, gamers? It's Eric from the MMG, and well, I found this bundle Green Man Gaming is offering. They're calling it the Warhammer Collection, Bolts and Blades, and well, it's $20 to get all 7 games. You can lower it down if you just want to get 2 of the items. These two. There's a 4-item pack, a 6-item pack, but the 7-item pack, and it's like all the Warhammers, the biggest games that I think. I mean, I've been wanting to get into the series for a long time, and I kind of have been having some of this tactical XCOM style itch, and I was reading about Rogue Trader. And so that's the game that I've been super excited. I was going to pick it up, and I was like, well, all right, let me find where I should buy this key from. And then I found this bundle, and I'm like, well, holy crap, this is a hell of a deal. And I get all these awesome Warhammer games. So yeah, we're going to dive into Rogue Trader, check it out. But I wanted to tell you guys about this. I'll have a link in the video description for this bundle. Let's see. I don't know when it ends. Does it say? 84 days? No, 4 days left. Okay. So, well, 4 days and 21 hours. So almost 5 days left when I'm recording. I'll have this posted next day. So there'll be 4 days left, roughly. If you want to get this bundle and check it out. If not, Green Man Gaming's my go-to for keys. That's most of the time where I buy stuff. You can probably buy this game on Green Man Gaming at a very nice rate if you just want a single game by itself. But anyways, link will be in the video description. Let's dive into Rogue Trader and check it out. Also, just want to add all the keys that you get in this bundle are for Steam, so they're all redeemable on Steam. All right, we're definitely going to roll through the main story here. Take up the mantle of the Rogue Trader. Oh, so there's DLC that you can buy that gives you additional adventures. Okay, that's good to know. I always teeter. I like story sometimes if the game is exceptionally hard, but normal is where I normally set because I want the experience. Like, I don't want it to be too easy, you know? I want to have to strategize a little bit. So we're going to do on normal. Custom character. We got Hecta, Darius, Lamant, Bahouder. Harder, however you say that. So we got an officer, a warrior, an operative, and a soldier. Also create a custom character. It's your own Rogue Trader from scratch. I like me someone who can lead. Guy kind of doesn't look cool though. It kind of looks like a dick, but Operative sounds kind of fun. All right, let's roll the Operative. Darius.
This is the only outcome I accept.
All right, I need a beard. Who's got a beard? He's got a beard. I don't really like those. Oh, here we go. I like him. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, he's pretty cool. Ooh. Kind of has a little bit of Kano on him. Man, I'm not a fan of any of the full pictures. I'm going to go with this guy just purely off the face, I think. Though I can't tell how good his beard is. Like he has mutton chops, maybe, but I don't like the way this guy's posing. Like he's like some kind of prancy-dancy pirate or something. I mean, I love pirates, but I'm spending way too much time on something that's only a portrait, by the way. Like, what am I doing here? This is not me. We're just going to go with this guy. Oh, wait, hold on. There was more options. Oh, you can totally customize all this. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take the time to do this.
Volley!
It's not really my thing. I know people love this. Not for me, so we're just going to roll with the basic. All right, we get a sword class frigate. Oh, we get to name it. Patient Fortune. Unforgiven. Victimus. These are all way too big. Okay, we're just going to name it the MMG. That's mature-minded gamers. Obviously, you hopefully know that if you're watching the video. All right, and our name. Yes, we will edit the name and be our normal Logic Bomb. Unless we're a sports game, and then we are Eric Madden. I don't know why I do that. I do that for other games too, though. Okay, so looks like we have some stuff that we can change here. I love a good like sniper Overwatch type of character in these games, style of games. Don't know if Warhammer has that really. Looks like, yeah, Ballista's the one that I'd want to do that with. He's pretty overall he's very balanced, I would think. I mean, his willpower's low, but I'm gonna play him as is. This for that experience. Not make a bunch of changes because I don't really know what I'm doing yet.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
So I read that the story in this game is really good. All right, no, we're gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play this.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtvir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valancius, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valancius, scion of a blessed Rogue Trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of Her Ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty. So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the Rogue Trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valancius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Hold tab to highlight objects.
Always keep your eye on the price.
One of the fond Valancius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
No mercy to those who oppose von Valancius!
Enter combat. You've been ambushed. All right. Well, we get it. Control a lot of people here. Oh, fatal blow. He's just wrecking everybody.
Let's make some opportunities.
Ooh, 11, not bad.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
I think I should move away.
Who, if not me, never stood a chance?
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the Rogue Trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Shouldn't let me loot them.
Let us not dawdle.
Doesn't look like it though. Excuse me.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
That is simply irrational. Theodora, assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one Psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned Psykers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Well, I dared. Let's go.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Yes, explain yourself, Theodore.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The Warrant of Trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Oh, yes.
Be confident.
You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of Rogue Trader. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a Warrant of Trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Conrad Voigtvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voigtvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse. One could not in good faith describe your background as one of exemplary service to the Imperium. However, I am intrigued by you and your past. To have survived and prospered between the letters of the law is a rare achievement among those in our circle. You are skilled in the art of taking risks and cutting corners. Trust me when I say that you will have sufficient opportunity to apply this talent for the good of the house. Moreover, your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of the von Valancius dynasty, well, so much the better. I have some time before the Navigator gives the signal to initiate the voidship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Adira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Emperor, protect me! No mercy for heretics!
Weapon at the ready.
Oh, nice.
Death to the heretics.
That's kind of neat.
I bring ruin!
Cover! I love a good game with cover. We get half cover from that. It's probably where we should go.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
Alright.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Death to non-believers. Chaos guides me.
That's gonna hurt!
Oh,
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
oh nice.
One fewer target.
Stay vigilant. Die!
Whoa. Positive effect, huh? Alright, good. Last guy left. Can I pop him from here, I wonder? Let's see. I don't know if I'll have a shot if I go right there. Maybe.
I'll see to it, bro. You never stood a chance.
Got him.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Up ahead this way? Which way is up ahead? Could be up here. Nope. That gate is down.
Is there money to be made?
I don't think it's this door, though. It doesn't look like I can click on it. I think it's got to be this elevator.
Miscalculations are for commoners.
Maybe not.
I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Oh, here we go, maybe.
I always have a backup plan.
There's Mort. Mort's got a badass gun.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Conrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineering regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A Psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's Psyker powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Then move out! Mort, come.
Should name my guy Rick, so we could have been Rick and Mort. Just like Rick and Morty, right?
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Oh, certainly. Lady Theodora would be devastated if she were to lose one of her precious heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Oh, I see how it is. The dude just knocked me out.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this voidship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power, the sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, fond Valancius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for? Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench fond Valancius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
A fight.
5 experience. All right.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way.
Oh, look at that.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the Rogue Trader subjects. Mobile unit standing by. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
I always keep my options open.
Run, fools, or fall!
Hell yeah.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And...
I refuse.
What advice do you seek? We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
I will lead us to fortune.
I am at your service.
I know how to take risks. Keep your wits about you. Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
What advice do you seek? If such
I will
is the
lead us to
Emperor's
fortune.
will.
There we go.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further. Your seneschal is always there for you. You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Missed how I'm supposed to injure him or kill him. I would think it would be here. Well, now I'm that guy.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
It looks like right there, right? Brace for
You are
impact,
injured. I must dress your wounds
Oh,
before
here we go.
any further. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the Navigator and the Master Helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the Navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Come.
To arms,
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the Rogue Trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
You make your emperor won't save you!
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Your emperor won't save you!
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, everybody.
Out of my way!
My ears are ringing.
Death to the weak!
This guy's got like a spin attack with the sword.
It will be done. Reduced to dust. I will do my duty.
Such is the will of chaos!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Who, if not me? You never stood a chance.
I've suffered worse.
I can hit all three of them. Well, that was probably trying to tell me to turn around. I missed it. There we go.
Indeed.
I thought I was gonna hit more than one of them.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, that sucks.
Someone else can do this.
Oh.
I am your doom.
It's as good as done.
That sucks.
I've suffered worse. One fewer tongue.
Experience points.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and say...
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Well, I don't know how to level my guys up. That tooltip popped up and I didn't read it like a fool. I would think it would be right here. Maybe you have to do it when you rest. Could be. Oh, it looks like we can loot now, so that's good. Oh, trophies. Oh, he's got a lot of trophies. Looks like it was for all the bodies. Okay.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Adira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Click on the arrow symbols on a character portrait to open the level up screen.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Adira, personal Psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Adira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer. The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quick!
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart. The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineering.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a Navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Oh, got a new party member. I don't know which way we came in, to be honest. Looks like that's the wrong way. So that is a way.
Run, fools!
Or fall!
Surrender to the dark powers!
Yeah, I think it's probably good for him. Huh?
Here we go.
Didn't flinch.
I
Dang.
serve the ruinous powers!
I'm not interested. I'd rather not. Follow my lead.
What?
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Gosh dang it.
It will be done.
I'm just wasting this guy's turn then.
At your beck and call.
On it. Farewell.
Oh, nice. It's an awesome attack.
I'm not so sure. That is not my destiny. Anything else?
Chaos guides me.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
All right.
Victory is reduced to dust.
But of course.
Blasphemous powers!
Oh, I did hit him. Dang it. I feel bad about that.
On it. You never stood a chance.
Yeah, I got it. That was a low chance, too.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
I know how to take risks.
Okay, it said to click the arrows. Wait, I did not see how to level up. Oh, here we go, maybe. Ooh, I like that. I like tech too, that sounds like a good one.
Okay, I think I got it. I think making his toughness is probably better. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Getting better weapons. Not really for her. This isn't better for her, though. It's the same. Me. Well, I got a sniper rifle. I want to keep that, probably. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know which way we're supposed to head here. Guess we're back out this way.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Go this way. Oh, looks like it's that way. Okay. Leave the location, collect the remaining trophies. Oh.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Or is it?
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these up.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Very well. We may leave it at that, for now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL 84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Oh, the crap I've found so far has not been better.
I always have a backup plan.
Right tool.
I'm restless.
Let us not dawdle.
There we go.
The Emperor sets my path. The light of terror shines for us.
Should I divine our next step?
Join me in prayer. Sins hidden in...
What advice do you seek?
I will lead us to fortune. Fate and fortune favor the bold. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, there's the goods I missed. Jeez Louise. A little bit of an upgrade.
The Emperor is with us!
Heck. Oh. And then I'll get to move my people around this time.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Each strike is a prayer.
Good shot.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done.
That guy's toast.
It's as good as done. Another enemy down. I'll make it happen.
Death to non-believers!
I know what is to come.
Be gone!
Expected turn of events.
Anything else?
Chaos guides me. Out of my way! Death to the weak!
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! As the Emperor commands, I act.
I think I'm using her right, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later.
I'm not interested. I will do my duty.
See my great works! I'll serve the ruinous powers!
That's not what I meant to do.
I'll see to it, chaos guides me. Death to non-believers.
What is this foreboding? Will do. Farewell.
Later, Gator.
Eradicated.
I'd rather not. That's not the Seneschal's job. My place is at the fore. Indeed. Grey hair, sure hand.
This guy's a beast.
Who, if not me? He never stood a chance.
Take him out and be done with it.
No can do. There is movement in the Empyrean. Be gone!
Toasty! It's the wrong Mortal Kombat character, but I still like it.
Guided by faith! Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer.
There we go.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Choppy choppy.
Your Seneschal is always there for you.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Is there money to be made?
Must loot everything in a certain radius. Like this person over here is by herself.
This could be an opportunity. I always have a backup plan.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Some goods we need to grab over here. Interesting. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out on this stuff. Lots of loot to be had in this room, especially. There's a key.
Let us not dawdle.
More goods. Easy to miss this stuff, so make sure you're looking around. Makes me wonder if I missed something before. Your trophies were packed as cargo. Okay, so when I looked at this, see where it says locked, open the door. Here we go. Okay. Using my skill to
get the job done.
Lock it, I think. By 100 side die.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
So I got a tech use or the key, the multi-key. I wonder if I can save it. The 100%. So I might as well use this, save the key, just in case we have an opportunity to use it for something else.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Tower, okay.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Jeez, we're getting our work in.
That's how it's done. I always get the job done.
Okay. Anything on this side I missed? Doesn't look like it. Okay, hopefully we're good now. Yep, now we can use this demolition.
Just as I planned.
And we're in.
I always keep my options open. About you.
Uh-oh, big boom boom's happening.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But, are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will...
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edelthrad. What are we waiting for?
That was the fakest coughing I've ever heard. Alright, I am gonna play, definitely... Oh man, I do kind of want to play bad. Bad's fun. Let's do it.
I will show you the way. Go on. Close your eyes.
There's a lot here.
What? What is this place?
My mind is clouded with darkness. Emperor, lay your hand upon our brows and guard us against the morass of heresy.
Yodel.
Uh-oh.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless... that rat, Voigtvir. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft. It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are... Yes, No, wait! We must see if we can...
Adira, you can't bring her back.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Ooh, his helmet. All right. I think we've got everything we need. We need to exit now. Don't know exactly where the exit is. Let's see, not a door. Oh, we got enemies.
I will deliver furious retribution!
Come to chaos!
Oops.
Someone else can do this. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Nice. He's a beast.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Anything else?
Well, that's awesome.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
What a beast mode she is. I hit pretty hard, but not as hard as he's about to hit.
I'd rather not. That's not the Seneschal's job. I'm not interested. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh. Didn't do much there.
Victory is imminent.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Will do.
Nice. That hit hard.
Not the Scryer's job.
Target well struck.
Oh, and we got to dodge out of that. That's amazing.
Follow my lead.
Think you'll get to finish him.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
There we go.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
I always have a backup plan.
At least everybody's leveling up fast. Okay, now we get... I think we got to go with this one, though. Oh, do I finally get to pick one? Here we go. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. I think we're going to take that one. Make him more of a tank, right? Yeah, maybe that would be all right. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, in the current combat. Kind of like that one. All right. Pretty cool abilities.
That's how it's done.
Said Lore Warp?
I haven't.
I'm at your service.
How may I serve the dynasty?
The Emperor sets my path.
The first sacrifice.
Oh. Damn.
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Boss fight.
traitor! Right when we needed all forces to deliver a decisive blow, you stepped aside. Do not even try to claim that my vox casts did not reach you. I sense the mark of the warp on you. An echo of the powers that are ravaging this ship. What is it? The aftermath of the terrors that you had to face? Or an admission of guilt? Shameless filth! How dare!
Let us leave this conversation for another time. Master Edelthrad, it is with great sorrow that I inform you that Lady Theodora von Valancius is dead.
What? You? This is your doing.
Master Edelthrad, no! We have remained in each other's sight ever since we broke free from Conrad's schemes. The Lord Captain was killed by another's hand, and by the Golden Throne. I can surmise whose hand it was.
No matter what ritual Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Then we have no right to bow our heads. We are out of time! I will not die quietly alongside one who is a traitor to his blood! If my last service to the Imperium is to rip out the throat of an enemy of humanity, then such is the God Emperor's will! Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder! Remember my words.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Ooh, he looks sexy.
With fire and vigor, our Emperor, imbue us!
The Masters demand your death!
I'll see to it. The best defense is a good offense. I won't compromise my principles.
Crush the feeble!
There's a lot of these guys. Brace yourself, Avalon.
Guides me.
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I'll do it.
That didn't work out very good, did it?
You, my Emperor!
That was good. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Pain cleanse cleanses the body.
Oh, shit. About killed that chick. Alright.
She did always want to be a martyr.
Holy crap, he killed her. Okay, see how it is.
I'm not so sure. But of course.
Beware foul sorcery!
Anything else?
Blasphemous
Imperium
powers!
is calling to me.
Out of my way!
I'd rather not. My place is at the fort. That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
Death to the weak!
I won't stand for it.
I am your doom.
Just a minor setback.
That is not my destiny. Cover me! Not this Scryer's job. I'm not so sure.
That sucks.
The Lord's influence is growing stronger.
It will be done. My ears are ringing. The healing is much appreciated.
Stop mocking me.
Temporary setback. It's as good as done.
Not gaining health?
Here's my perfect moment.
I've suffered worse.
I know what is to come. Was that you? Or... on it?
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Brace yourself!
Abelard, not you.
I'll see to it personally.
I should have kited this guy around, maybe.
I'm still standing. Just barely.
Will do.
Don't you die on me now!
Chaos guides me.
Just need to tough it out. You never stood a chance. My exit strategy will remain unused.
All right, that's going to be a great spot to end this first video. I'm gonna have to come up with a little bit better strategy. I hadn't really thought too much about the combat up until this point. This boss is whipping my butt. We'll have to figure something out and come back with video 2. Let me know if you enjoyed this content. Again, this is available on the Green Man Gaming bundle if you want to check it out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and have yourself a great day.